I'm just about a mile away from the Dickey Ridge Visitor Center, looking down in the Shenandoah Valley. Beautiful. This is the overlook showing the east end, towards the east, the Piedmont. From here, looking east from the Blue Ridge Crest, you see the Piedmont, a broad plain dotted with a few low hills. Noting similarities to their European homeland, early settlers named this land Piedmont, Italian meaning foot of the mountains. The Piedmont's hills and small mountains rise as isolated peaks rather than long straight ridges. Called monodocs, these hills survive as a subtle eroded reminder of the great mountains that existed long before the Blue Ridge. And if you go up the east coast, you are here. And this is what a 3,000-foot elevation overlook looks like. This is the Little Hogback Overlook. The plaque I'm standing near says, "From here you could see a series of parallel ridges. The two closest form Massanutten Mountain. Beyond Massanutten lie North Mountain and other mountains of the area geologists call the Valley and Ridge Province. How many ridges can you see today?" Your answer depends on the air. Sometimes weather obscures the view with fog, clouds, and rain. All too often, especially during the summer, human-caused haze is the dimming culprit. Some haze occurs naturally from water vapor, wind-blown dust, or forest fire smoke. But humans cause most Shenandoah haze. Industry farther than the west sends pollutants, sulfates, nitrates, and others to cloud Shenandoah's air. Nearby sources also contribute. Ammonium sulfate, a byproduct of coal-fired power plant and other industrial burning, makes up much of Shenandoah's haze. Although vehicle emissions have not been shown to add to haze, they do contribute to ozone and increased health hazards. Is your vehicle engine running while you read this? You awful human, you. And here's the overlook showing Old Rag Mountain. An exceptional mountain, very different from the rest. The distinct rock-covered ridge crest in the distance has long been a noted area landmark. Old Rag's rugged summit consists of spectacular outcrops of Old Rag granite, the oldest rock in Shenandoah National Park. Extremely resistant to weathering and erosion, Old Rag granite gives the ridge crest a raggedy appearance that prompted the mountain's name. Old Rag's crest is strewn with massive Old Rag granite, rock that is 10 million centuries old, or so they say. Beautiful color here. Trees have changed more markedly in this part of the park. And there's a car that is not 10 million centuries old. This is the Stony Man Trail. It's about 1.9 miles, according to the trailhead guide I just looked at. It's supposed to be good views when you get there. So let's get out of the car and take it. This is the Stony Man Summit, and having climbed up the hill to get here, I too am a stony man. It's interesting because I see people's initials and dates scratched upon the rocks, which reinforces my Brooklyn dad's observation that fools' names and fools' faces are often seen in public places. Was it worth the hike? Absolutely. It's beautiful and quiet up here. In fact, I feel guilty for having done this narration, so now I'll shut up. Now I'm on the Hazel Overlook. All sorts of rocks to climb on here. We're getting this late afternoon sunlight, which heightens the yellow of the trees.